전략, 카리스마 넘치는 히어로, 그리고 아무도 예측하지 못했던 크고 작은 이변들, 그 모든 것을 경험케 한 2011 GSL 마치를 기억하는가? 그 긴 여정의 끝에 2011년 3월 19일 대전을 뜨겁게 달궜던 두 명의 선수, OGS MC 장민철, 그리고 스타테일 줄라이 박성준. 철저하게 실력으로 승부한 두 선수는 아쉬움도 후회도 없었다. 결국 모두가 꿈꾸던 우승컵을 손에 넣은 사나이는 바로 부통령 장민철. 그는 최초로 2회 우승을 달성하며 또 한 번 역사를 남겼고, 그리고 오늘 우리는 그의 뒤를 이을 또 다른 히어로를 기다린다. 2011 LG 시네마 3D GSL 메이. 한 달간 펼쳐진 치열한 승부의 세계, 바로 이 세계에 발을 디딘 32명의 고DS 선수들, 4명으로 이루어진 8개의 조는 이제 그들을 물러설 수 없는 전장으로 안내한다. A조 장민철, 박상일, 최성훈, 김영진. B조 김승철, 김성재, 변현우, 김정훈. C조 안홍우, 한준, 황강호, 정민수. D조 이윤열, 이정훈, 최정민, 양준식. E조 강초원, 조나탄 웰스, 한규정, 임재덕. F조 박준, 김원기, 이형주, 신상호. G조 이정환, 박준효, 김상철, 서기수. H조 박성준, 박서용, 송준영, 크리스 로레인저. 2011 LG 시네마 3D GSL 메이의 32강 대진은 모두 완성됐다. 바로 이 32명의 선수들은 오늘을 시작으로 매주 화요일과 목요일 저녁 6시 10분, 그리고 토요일 오후 2시 10분, 그 한 달간의 일정은 다음과 같다. 4월 19일부터 4월 26일까지는 곰TV 리그 방식의 32강이, 4월 28일과 30일 3전 2선승제의 16강, 그리고 5월 3일과 5일 8강, 5월 7일 4강 경기를 치른 후 5월 14일 대망의 결승전을 갖는다. 과연 결승에서 만나게 될 최후의 2인은 누가 될 것인지. 먼저 첫 승부에 나설 A조 장민철과 박상일, 그리고 최성훈과 김영진. OGS 멤버가 무려 3명. 그 사이에 우뚝 선 프라임. 과연 이 승부에서 최성훈은 살아남을 수 있을 것인가? 1세트를 장식할 첫 선수, 전 시즌 우승, 그리고 현존하는 최강의 프로토스. 과연 세 번째 우승컵을 손에 넣을 수 있을 것인가? 2010 GSL 오픈 시즌 3 우승, 2011 GSL 마치 고DS 우승, 최근 10세트 성적 7승 3패 OGS MC 장민철. 이에 맞서는 승부사 OGS 팀의 수장. 지금 이 순간에는 감독이 아니라 장민철을 꺾어야만 하는 선수. GSL 전 시즌 출전, 그리고 이제는 16강을 넘어 8강으로. 최근 10세트 성적 5승 5패 OGS 더 윈 박상일. MC와 더 윈드가 겨루게 된 A조의 첫 세트 전장은 바로 금속도시. 맵 승률은 물론 상대 종족 전 승률 역시 장민철이 14.7% 앞서며 다소 우세. 과연 OGS의 에이스 프로토스 1인자 장민철과 OGS의 브레인 감독 박상익의 승부는 어떤 결과를 낳을 것인가? 장민철 대 박상익, 박상익 대 장민철. 단 한 판의 승부를 눈앞에 둔 두 선수. 과연 어느 선수가 1승을 먼저 거머쥐게 될지. 두 선수의 1세트 전장 금속도시로 지금 바로 출발한다.
OGS MC vs OGS The Wind.
And we are on. Welcome to the GSL. I'm Tasis. With me is Artosis. We're Tastosis. And over here in the red, we're getting right into this game.
We are.
New format here. We have the Kratos Protoss himself. Basically tied for best player of all time with MVP. By the way, it's good to be back.
It is
I missed you guys.
Amazing to be back.
MC.
And there it is, OGS FC.
Oh, that was actually such a cute little intro.
I was like, what is going on? All right. Now, MC, very solid player. He's got his own style. And he's actually going to be facing off against the team coach. This guy's an old school StarCraft 1 Zerg Gosu.
win.
Oh, what a baller.
Wow.
Wow.
I love the GSL.
I love this.
StarCraft 2, and I love you, Tasteless. What a great, amazing thing this all is.
Yes, indeed. Thanks to our sponsors at LG, Intel, GSL, and thank you, Artosis, being so handsome.
Tasteless. Oh. No, you're so handsome.
No. Man, we've been off
Guys,
for a little bit, man. We haven't casted for 9 days.
I have been missing casting. To be perfectly honest with you, I have been truly, truly missing it. I'm so happy to be back, guys.
Yeah.
And be here with you. You know, there's been a lot of great tournaments going on in the downtime. I hope you guys check those out. I know I have. And but GSL is back, so tell your friends, tell everybody to get on here and watch the GSL because we have some amazing players this season. Very excited about it.
Uh-oh. I sense danger, Artosis.
Oh, my God.
Looks like he might be going for some kind of cannon rush. Can you check he has a forge, right? We were actually so busy doing the intro here. Yeah, he does.
He's making a forge, yeah.
All right.
And there he goes. Only one.
Whoa, this is actually insane.
Yeah,
this is actually the sickest cannon rush.
Yeah, that's some good placement right there, Tastes. He's actually going to have to end up canceling this hatchery. There's no way for him to get back. I can't believe that he's even attacking the pylons right now. There's no point.
You know what's interesting about this is that he can actually make more cannons on the low. Well, I was about to say he could make more cannons on the low ground and then get a probe up there and start hitting the drones, but he just lost that.
Yeah.
A probe.
Well, you know, he just has to cancel the hatchery, and he has done that now. A Zealot is on the way, but the Wind is going to be able to deal with all this completely finely. Just make a spine crawler on the high ground, take out that cannon quite easily. And, well, there's a Zealot coming in. And he was a little bit greedy. Didn't really make any Zerglings. Is making a couple now.
I think he might have to wait until he gets roaches out. They should have enough range that can kind of drive away. Oh, my God, he's going to send another probe. He's going to make a cannon.
Oh, man, he's going to make a cannon on the high ground, in fact.
If this game was a movie, it'd be crouching probe, hidden cannons.
Yes.
This is pretty insane.
That is what it would be, but a Roachhorn is on the way, and it's hard to say. You know, when the roaches pop out, you should be able to break through this because Zealots are just so bad against roaches, but we're going to have to see. Sending these Zerglings out a little bit.
If he can get a second cannon up, you could check, is there enough room with that pylon there to make a second? Yeah,
I believe there can, just barely.
Maybe. It's tough to tell with this angle.
3D StarCraft still does not mesh with my brain completely.
All right, cannon's up.
So this is going to be very annoying for the Wind, but if he micros correctly, don't let your drones go near the cannon. And up comes some roaches as well. There are a lot of Zealots here, but the spine crawler is being made. Just do not lose any roaches right now, and you should be fine. The Wind. Move that queen back. Oh, he loses the queen.
That's actually pretty big. I mean, he's on one hatchery.
That's a pretty big deal. And
oh my God! Wait.
Wow, that is terribly annoying.
That is actually like the scariest cannon I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's been a pretty killer cannon, Tasteless.
And look, he's target firing the drones. No, he's not. He's making me look bad. Okay, now he's going to do it.
That is what he should be doing. Obviously, the spine crawler better than the cannon. And he's done a lot of damage, actually. I can't believe that the Wind just let 2 drones die there. A little bit of a mistake. Now, making a Baneling Nest, obviously he is going for a complete all-in from here.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. You can't play a pretty standard game.
He didn't perfectly defend. You know, he should have made the spine crawler a little bit earlier. If he had started instantly, like exactly when I said, oh, he'll just make a spine crawler and clean this up now, then he would have actually been fine. None of this would have happened. Well, he still would have had to cancel that hatch, which put him behind. But definitely would not have had to make all those roaches and lose a queen and lose drones. MC keeping the pressure on, but Speed is on the way. He's got to be careful because when Speed finishes, if those units are too far out, man, he's just going to catch them, surround them, kill them. You know, that's what you do.
Hold him down, tickle him.
Hold him down and tickle him. That's the most deadly thing you can do.
Milk's coming out of his nose. Now, at this point in time, I think it's pretty clear what's going on, that it is going to be a Baneling bus just because of the sheer amount of Zerglings on the map. Now, what he wants to do, ideally, is get a sentry out.
Yeah, he needs
start force fielding.
But he is going for Warp Gate, which is a fine thing to do to follow up a cannon rush. But we haven't seen any sentries yet. There we go.
I don't know.
Well, with the sentry being made,
these Banelings, if he doesn't get a good force field,
yeah, he is in fact working more sentries now. That's basically all he needs. Just keep on making sentries, and the wind is going to run out of gas.
Oh, not the most perfect force field, but it was enough to make them turn around.
Yeah, the wind now droning up a little bit. You know, the thing is that he has the Baneling, so it's going to be hard for the wind to truly come out and attack. I mean, for MC to truly come out and attack. But with perfect force fields, it absolutely can be done. It's going to come down a lot to micro here.
You know, I got to say, MC is pretty ballsy for actually not getting you know, a cannon here. I would have assumed, you know, when you see banelings like this, you'd at least have one cannon, but
he's going to rely purely on fast force fields and well-placed force fields, which is fine. He is MC's Kratos Protoss Stasis. He's not afraid of anything.
No. Well, this is a pretty tense moment here. The wind has been crippled pretty badly.
Yeah,
and MC is off to a very good start right away. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to comment that is a lot of sentries stasis. And obviously that many sentries is going to make a lot of problems for the wind. MC, already known for having the best force fields in the world, bar none, absolutely. So the wind is going to have to do something to counteract that. Both of them expanding at approximately the same time, but the supply 50 to 37, MC way in the lead, and 18 drones to 30 probes. I mean, that's not a place you want to be as a Zerg player.
Yeah, this is, you know, it's funny. We start off with a previous champion of GSL Code Acid. He has just not lost any of his ability to dominate.
No, he has not. I don't think we're going to see a repeat of MVP from last season.
No, I do not see that coming thus far. You know, it's interesting. He got a second forge. Do you think that's actually a mistake?
Yeah.
It seems like he actually forgot that he already had a forge.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it was. This happens a lot to players' Stasis. They're so used to, like, okay, Nexus is going. This is where I wall this area with a forge in addition to my pylon. And, you know, that's just kind of how it went down, man. Just kind of forgot. I mean, he may end up going double upgrades at some point if the game goes long, just to be like, haha, now I don't look dumb. But obviously it's not something that's dumb.
Yeah, whenever I make mistakes like that, I'm like, oh, I accidentally got the forges. I'm like, well, I'm going to make this look like it's some sexy, intentional build I did, getting double upgrades.
In StarCraft 1 Tasteless, Spire going up, I like that. But in StarCraft 1 Tasteless, every single time that I made 2 academies, I would actually go optical flare and just start blinding stuff. Try to make it into something real. Never really worked out, though.
You know, in StarCraft 1, there was actually one optic flare strategy you could use against one hatch lurker. Yeah, he's going to go for the double upgrades.
Oh, right. Tasteless. Watch him be like, no, I meant to do that. And I mean, what can I do to contradict him, man? He's a 2-time GSL champ. You don't normally get double forges fast, but okay.
Might as well use them, you know?
Yeah. And he has that Stargate out, of course, and this is going to make the wind a little bit sad because he's going to see his quick Spire. And that's a real Phoenix, not a fake one.
And I don't know if the wind actually can confirm if that is real or not. I guess he could actually check his overlords to see if they've been damaged.
Obies are bruised, so
yeah.
You actually can't stop the Phoenix from attacking as it flies through.
I wonder if that was actually intentional by Blizzard, so that way you would, no matter what, know if you're sure that's a hallucination.
I think it was because people wanted the Phoenix to actually be used. Because it wasn't really used all that much before.
That's true. In the beta, it wasn't being used really. Now it's actually a pretty sexy unit.
That is true. Well, we do have a lot of drones we made. The +1 air attack. I love that he's making another round of drones before getting any mutas out. Really getting his economy going. Gonna go ahead and take that third base. But MC, I mean, he's gonna have 1-1 and Phoenix is out. And I mean, those are the 2 things you need to beat Ling Muta. Good upgrades, because that stops a lot of the splash damage from the mutas, it stops a lot of the Zergling damage, and obviously Phoenixes are pretty sick against Mutalisks.
Yeah, I like the double Stargate here.
In fact, he's making 4 Corruptors tasteless. 4 Corruptors. Because guess what? They are pretty good against Phoenixes.
Yeah, Phoenixes are terrible against Corruptors, oh my god.